Good evening, world. How y'all doing? It's me, GG. I'm feeling pretty flaggy right now. I'm flagging pretty hard. Had a pretty busy day. Good day. Not but yeah, managed to get a little run in straight after work, and then I went for a walk because my legs were killing from the run, so I wanted to stretch that, stretch my ankles off a little bit. Made some dinner. Wanted to get a bit of studying in, but I just didn't have time. But here I am, and yeah, as promised, according to the schedule, here I am to make a beat. Yesterday was quite fun. Mystery Dungeon. With Growcheck sent me a link, and yeah, I started checking that out. You can make your own Pokemon. Rescue missions, and set what rewards you want and stuff. And I was thinking I might test it because there's a mission that needs a certain item, and I don't know where to get this item. It's not for sale. Can't find it, and I want the mission done. So yeah, may have a little play with that later in the week. But yeah, let's press some buttons on some screens. And as you can see, we have a blank FL to get bashing around on. And it's doing things. Then he's setting right. Okay. So I actually haven't got much of a clue like where to go tonight. Sometimes I have like a pull towards something, a little vibe. Sometimes I listen to something earlier in the day and it kind of makes me go, I want to make a beat like that. To be honest, what came up, what I've been listening to today is just like Prodigy discography. So as much as that hypes me up, I'm not really... I would love to know how to make something like that at some point, but it's just a bit too involved for where my brain is at right now. So I think I might make something chill. So I might just see if I can get like a nice little backbeat to bounce off and just see if it sparks any ideas. So I'm probably going to go for something slow and lo-fi-ish. Let's see what we got going on. Is there anything on here? Let's go grooves. I should be real careful when I'm doing a splice after that copyright strike I got on YouTube. Basically, because I played one of these, it flagged an algorithm where someone has used it in their song and released it, which is perfectly fine. There's no problem with that. But then the algorithm's going, oh, this guy owns this song and you're, copyrighting it. Where what hasn't happened is, what should have happened is, the algorithm should be aware, in my opinion, that his song was used with created samples in it. It's a hard thing to prove, but yeah, I went back onto it and just said, look, you can see from the video, I'm clearly looking at the catalog in Splice. This isn't a copyright violation, but if there's any trouble with YouTube, it is what it is. I mean, it's just easier for me. The chat's right there, and the quality comes out better. So yeah, I'm more Twitch than anything right now, but I've been told there's some advantages the other way. I think there's like pausing live or rewinding or something, but I'll stop waffling. Let's see if I can find some little beats. I'm going to click lo-fi. I want something chill. These are quite uplifting. Let's go with that. I know this is going totally against what I was after. I'm just going through Splice Bridge. To be fair, I'm at 92. I reckon I could do something there. Let's whack that over onto my prepared drum loop track. Let's get it open onto detect tempo. It's estimating 95. It being 95. Do not set the tempo. That will forever annoy me. And we'll just make that fit those 4 bars right there somehow. Boom. Let's change that because I'll get it wrong otherwise. I like that. That's quite cool. That's nice. Yeah, it gives it a little bit more of a pulse. Although this song has a pulse. I cannot read too well what is going on with my eyesight tonight. How are you doing, Ramalilo? If I said that correctly. Ramalilo. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Right, I was watching something recently. Every now and then, whilst I'm trying to work, do other things at the same time, I'll put something on, and hopefully I can learn. So I started learning, trying to brush up again on music theory, because it's been so many decades since I last did that. So I started looking at secondary dominants and stuff, and there's a nice little chord progression which I was playing with. So if I can try and get it together. We got piano. I don't understand very good English, sorry yet. Can you repeat? Okay, I was just saying, nice to meet you. I hope you're having a nice evening. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'll try to be a little bit clearer and speak a little slower. I have a habit of speaking too fast and mumbling. So if I start to speed up, just give me a nudge and I'll do my best to slow down. Right. I think this... What I was playing with was in the key of F major. Yeah, okay. So get a nice F major in there. Okay. My eyesight's a little bit strange tonight. I tried scrubbing my mask before I jumped on, and I think it's now just made it a little bit foggier. So this is a 1-2-5. So basically, let's make it into a music theory lesson at the same time. So a 1-2-5. If F is the 1, and then 2 would be G. But G is a minor, so it has a lower third and a minor 7. Oh, that's quite nice already. And then you would have a 5, which the 5 of a major scale is a dominant. It is a major. It's a major chord, but a dominant means it has a minor 7. So the 5th here would be C, which I've just gone past. Line that up, so we just give that a minor 7. And now 1 to bring back to the 1 chord, but it's not looping, so let's get that sorted. So this is quite common in jazz. You'll notice I've left a gap here. What I'm going to do is take that minor 2, and we're going to actually find the dominant of this minor 2. So that's in G. So the 5th of G would be a D chord. So let's just think which way to do this. Let's try lower, and if it doesn't sound right, then we'll go higher. So D, F, A. It's not an F sharp, it's a D minor. It's got it's a minor, so yeah, it's got a minor 7. You bought FL Studio legal, or you have pirate version? I have the legal version. I've got the, I don't know, signature, I think. The second from the top one. I don't have all plugins. So the way you have this pull from this 5th chord here back to the main root chord, by introducing this D minor 7 here, it kind of brings a pull up to this chord. I kind of like that because it's just nice and chill. It's a sustained, gives us a little bit of space to play with things. Trying to think if it inspires anything though. One thing I'd like to play with is this upright bass. I've never had an excuse to use it. Barely hear anything with that. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Okay, so yeah, we've got to wait for that to load up the loops. Now, if it's anything like the standard bass, it's a little bit slow. I'm not sure why. It's not on my main hard drive, and because there's so many samples and loops I've gotten over the last couple of months, I've put them on my second hard drive, but it's a fast SSD, so I would expect it to be faster than this. No worries. If I can get it to play, see if I can kind of noodle some ideas, see if it... I'm sorry if there's any noise off this guitar. Try and think of a bass line. Where's the octave on this thing? Bottom one. So I have a little pedal on the my guitar's plugged into. Hopefully. Oh, we got the upright bass now, so we don't need me to do this. Okay, let's get back to the upright bass. As fun as that is. Been doing that all day. I've my work desk is right behind, and I just keep sneaking away to pick up my guitar lately, which is nice. I haven't been like this for years. There we go. It's doing some weird things though. Okay, now it sounds a bit better. It's a bit sensitive. I don't have to hit my keys very hard for it to do that loud slap. Okay, it's the lowest I can go. I'm going to get the basic beat down there, just like 3 hits on each note. So we're going to go F, up to D, B flat, and then a C. I'll get a basic beat down, and then I can probably add some filler in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as usual, when I'm playing, always seems to happen. Let's just get rid of that one. These are a little bit early. I can tell straight away they're before the grid. There's going to be some, as you can see right here, they're the ones that are slapping, so we'll bring those down. And that one as well. I remember with Logic, I could used to do like velocity limiters on things like this. Okay, I don't know why my... Yeah, I need some sort of velocity compressor here. That sounds nice. Let's just get it to repeat. And what have I just pressed? That? How have I just soloed that? That'll do it. So that's a bit late, I think. You're a bit early, I think. Now you're bam, 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 bam. That's a long note we don't need. Gonna bring that down to about, actually, what have I got this grid set to? Quarter steps. Ah, that's fine then. Yeah, that's actually a bit too slow. Let's quantize that. Yeah, okay. So grab that. See what this does. Hey Leo on TikTok, hope you're doing well, my friend, and thank you for the follow. Okay, so that's definitely way too early, so let's push that, which may explain why I had a gap. The only thing I wonder, and it's a third-party plugin, so I'm not sure, if I drag it, will they slide? So they're overlapping? That sounds a little less harsh. Now start from the top. That's a little bit short, I think. I think it's shorter than the others. Let's just get a better comparison. What am I pressing? Let's try again. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, Llama Bean. I gotta try. How can an English person fail to do an English accent? How you doing? Sounds very electronic, that bass. I feel like it's on a DX7 and we're doing something for a Sega. But I'll overcome it because the vibe's there. Let's get a compressor on it. Lol, try, I dare you. What, dare me to do an English accent? I don't even know. Well, I'm speaking in one of them, but yeah, I can't do that. Hello, what? How's your father? Apple and pears. I can't do the cartoony kind of voice. But me and my friends were saying the other day, for people outside of England, people think there is just 2 English accents. And that's the Hugh Grant, which is oh, sorry, I didn't know, oh, bloody hell. And then you have the Danny Dyer, which is like the, oh, what, mate, how you doing? So it's like posh London or Cockney London. But people aren't aware there's a whole country outside of London. Hey, I've got my first bot. That's cool. I'm moving on up, guys. Hey, #W. Cheap, but they can't spell cheap right. Viewers. Surely viewers would be like a more botted word. Viewers on, yeah, some Russian website. I'd rather just stream up to myself than have fake viewers. That compressor's really put a lot of body into that bass, by the way. So let's get a EQ on it and then put it next to that piano. Let's give it a little bit of body there. I don't like that, so pull that away. Still a little bit of timing there. Just needs tidying up. Yeah, I was watching a video earlier on video game theme tunes and soundtracks, and I started learning about secondary dominance. Hence this pretty little chord progression. Yeah, that's too early. Now it's too late. That's better. So much better. And for that second repeat, will that work? Kind of, actually. Quite nice offbeat. It's early. Also, this weird bass has some, these synths have weird effects on the bottom. I don't think I could use that. That one maybe. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? I've done something. It sounds real strange. I wonder if I just have the boing. But yeah, what have I done? I'm going to move away and then move back to it. And we're going back to the loading. So while that's loading, let's give it some loading vibes. back and it's not distorting. Cool. Because I'm running out of things to improvise over. There's a lot of noise coming from that guitar. Right. I'm in love with pianos right now. This simple little free piano is from Labs, L-A-B-S. Soft piano. I found it on some other YouTube video. I'm forever watching other people make beats on YouTube. Either that or listening to Patrice O'Neill singing It's Raining Stuff. But yeah, this piano is just the most... I can play it and it just doesn't feel like I'm playing an artificial sampled piano. It's so nice. I can't do it justice, but yeah, because of that, if I take it up and play, it may give me something to noodle with. Harmonies sound quite nice. And you say you don't know how to play. I don't really, I'm just noodling. That was just me noodling scales, kind of really. I know an F major only has the B flat in it, so the rest is all the white keys, or in my case the black keys, because I have a very progressive keyboard where the colours are inverted. I'd love to have one of those jobs in the fancy posh restaurants though, where you can just play gibberish and people think you're doing amazing things. There's a Bill Bailey joke about that kind of thing. He's like, certain forms of jazz don't even have, you can't play a wrong note in. And yeah, I kind of would love to be able to do that. I might make that just nice and chill, have a nice little octave harmony like that. It sounds really nice and pretty. So let's clone this and give myself another track. Yes, copy everything, but then get rid of half of it. Cool. See if I remember what I was doing. Quite a nice simple little descending pattern there, but yeah, I don't know why, like my brain just ADHDs every little riff, melody or vibe of stuff. In my head it's like, this feels like a 1990s like Japanese RPG where you'd be either on a beach or in a cafe. I like chill cafe vibes, so I'm all for this. Right, let's see if I can remember. We start on F. I kind of balls at the start because I always write things that start before the beat, so it's hard to record. So I tried to cover it there, but there are timing issues. So first of all, don't right click, let's left click. I'm going to pull that all the way back. So yeah, you can see there's some timing issues here. am I doing? I think what it is everything I record is always slightly early. So let's push that. So minimal things here to fix. And that is a little bit early and a little bit short. This sounds quite nice. So these, what I'm going to do is just press Control and L, and that absolutely ruins everything. Let's try with just the one. Yeah, that's not good then. Basically, Control and L would usually allow me just to automatically let each note play up until the point of the next note. So just going to grab those. Almost there. I think it was up until the long note. I just want to feel, and that'll feel like a phrase. That sounded so much better. And then we'll worry about these last three notes at the end looking garish there. Ow. Yeah, they need some love now. Will they play? No, they won't. Mostly. Mostly. Very quiet as well. Let's bring that one up. Are you early? Are you late? That sounds a little bit better. I'm just going to stretch it out. You're almost a flying Gigi head. A flying Gigi head? Why, is my face missing? I have to check the camera. I don't get it. Sorry, I don't know if that I've read that late. That'll be my own little world. You're wearing all black. That's true. Hang on. That is true. I totally forgot. I will be 5 seconds. I'm going to distract. And I'm back. There you go. Now I have red. And it has foxes on it somewhere. But not the friendly looking kind. But this one has bingo wings. I thought I might as well give the old gig kimonos a new purpose. Otherwise it just hang on the wall until the next gig. Faces of your people. Yes, but in a respectful way. I didn't kill them. I kind of like that. There's a little bit of timing in it though, issue still. Let's get it to play from the start. Yeah, it's right there, isn't it? Is it both of those need nudging over? Can't tell. I think it's definitely this pair here needs to come out. And yeah, if you notice, these are like really inching over the grid. And so are these. Why can't things just behave? That's better. I don't want perfect timing, but I want them looking at. Why is one of the tags boring? I actually have no idea. I think I just went on a website at some point, and because I didn't even know actually how tags work. I can't edit them afterward, and I can't set them in Twitch. But I set a load in OBS ages ago, and it said to use boring. So yeah, I went with it. Apparently a lot of people search up boring, so... After GG and music, I never really know what to put. Something's going on with this one. Still too early. Alright, I'm going to try and ignore it for a little bit. Some fresh jijifox lore. Yeah, I don't know how things work. I just put random things. But also, if I put something like boring, I can only surprise people positively. But if I am boring, then it's like, I warned you. You searched for boring. I think this piano needs a little bit of loving. On its own, it sounds a little bit like a Minecraft background. Oh, pish. Oh, posh. Oh, posh or pish. Or whatever you folks say. I think you mean pish posh, but I don't know anyone. Let's see, actually. I don't properly know anyone who would ever use that kind of phrase. Although there was this guy that worked for my company back when we were in the office like 5 years ago, and he would never swear, and everyone in the office swore, like, but just not him. I don't know why. He kind of gave me a vibe of Owl from Winnie the Pooh, but he had more of like a bald eagle haircut. But he, like, when he got in a mood or he got annoyed with a client, which was part of the job, he would say stuff like, "Oh, fiddle faddle," and the rest of us would just look at each other like, "Oh, he's real." Like, it's just. Yeah, I just never heard anyone speak like that before. So there's someone out there that says fiddle faddle instead of swears, but I don't know about pish posh or old posh or pish. Or pish sounds more Scottish than English. Now you know someone who properly says it. I do. I expect audio recordings and also Fly saying it. I can't remember what I was doing with this piano, but I have lots of things open. Let's get my head back. Okay, we have a compressor. Just make it a little bit wider. I'm happy to hear meow. Snapchats from Fly are the best. It's like she has a right story she urgently needs to tell you. That little slide works. Now let's just see if I can play with this any. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in the lower. I gotta be honest, I don't actually know what I'm doing with this one. I don't think there is much I can do with it. Sing. I'm going to have to at some point, but I don't know what to sing over this. That's why I hide behind instrumental songs. I don't think that's doing much, is it? Do you want to know why that's doing nothing? Or neither of them did? I'm loading the plugins on the wrong track. Okay, let's go again. So let's start with a low lifter. I made a song about washing hands, but I already forgot it. It's impromptu. Was that for work? There we go. I can feel it. Let's see if you can tell the difference. No. I can definitely hear it in these earphones. It was kind of boosting this area. I make random songs normally about when I'm cooking or cleaning. And then I'll say one cool little line and I was like, hey, I could reuse that somewhere. And by the time I get to write it down, something's burning or needs washing. Why aren't your headphones on your jijifox ears? Oh, I have hearing difficulties. So I have to have those bone conductor headphones. There we go. That's a good enough excuse. Otherwise, you're discriminatory. So I'm just trying to think what we can add on top of this. Yeah, let's go with cochlear implants. It's like when you're doing races and stuff in running, you can't have standard headphones or earphones. You have to have the bone conductors, and they go round your ear. I think they do anyway, and it uses your bones to conduct the vibrations of sound. It's crazy. Where is that coming from? Why have I got a peak there? It's doing nothing. You know what? I just don't mind. You shouldn't add an inclusivity tag. I want to stay away from words that are going to start political wildfires in comments and such. The toothbrush song player thing. Oh, I remember that. There used to be those toothbrushes that had like a song on. But I used to think about that because that was from the generation of stuff where you could buy an MP3 player for like, £20 and you could store about 12 songs on. So it's like, was it a toothbrush that just had one song on and you heard the same song every time you brush your teeth? I never knew anyone who had something like that. But then again, I didn't really talk to my friends about their toothbrush. I still don't. How's your toothbrush? Right. Ooh, that's wrong. Or is it? Let's try some. Toothbrush talk tag, yeah. I'll start each stream with me brushing my teeth and mouthwash. I like that. It's oddly comical. It's bad timing. I don't know what I'm doing here. Where have I recorded that to? I didn't even think to check. There. So let's put that on its own track. Analog Lab. Give it the old paste-a-rooney. And a loop. Not you. Not June on bread. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. Where's my phaser sitting at? This has a nice warm chill vibe, I think. But I don't know what I'd do with it really. We've got a bit of mid and high mid. But it's quite fun whatever we do with this. Maybe even just like recording some little things like that. Do I have a plectrum anywhere near me? I had a few earlier. That'll do. Maybe a slide, make a nice transition. I don't think I can get the sustain right to record something like that, but we'll give it a go. Okay, that looks like it's picking up sound. Oh lord, I just realised I've been streaming this whole time and the old splice is in the way. See, that changes behaviour. So last week when I was doing this, if I hit splice on my screen, it hit it on the main screen. But this time it stays on there, even though it's not on my screen, but it's on OBS. I'm really struggling with OBS lately. So if I record them, we cut them up, we put them in the right places. Let's do that. Nah, lower octave doesn't sound as good. That's quite quiet. I'm up for bringing that up, but I'm just worried about the noise. Right, so let's whack it on its own track and give it some special treatment. Don't want another one of those. Let's get a compressor and adjust. Right. It wasn't the compressor's the last thing I need right now. So let's just turn my recording guitar off a second. So what there is going on, and I will show you if I solo this guitar recording. You'll hear there's noise. That noise there. So what I want to do really is just see if I can tackle that with a gate. Do I have a noise gate nearby? This will do, I think. Bring it. So you can see. So I'm just going to pull that back to there, I think. See, that one's good. The noise gate is affecting those. It's taking the tail off. So I'll just recreate it with a little bit of reverb. That's nicer. I think I got the sustain too good on those. So what I need to do is get a good quantize on that grid. That'll do it. Cool, and let's start chopping this thing up. I don't think I'll use all 4 of these. What I will need though is everything else to play. hard to do. But because these are going to bleed outside of the grid I'm setting up, might work. Hey, that was nice. Got the loop to work. I want to keep this quite simple. I have a tendency to put a lot of layers in to fill things out and make it busy. But with a chilled out beat, you don't want too much going on. You don't want it to be, you know, with this kind of beat, I kind of want to make something you could listen to and lie back and close your eyes and relax for a little bit. So I don't want it too busy to keep your brain too stimulated. So I guess a way out of that would be to make it sound fuller with less is to duplicate your instruments and have perhaps multiple instruments playing the same things to pad out the sound. So with this piano I've got going playing the main chords, if I give that a clone ye. Okay, I'm just going to name these a little better too. Piano chords. Piano chords 2. Piano riff. I'm going to call this bass. Put it at the top next to the purpley things. Actually, let's make it purple. I like my basses to be purple. I don't know why. They just... And I don't know what to call this, so I'm going to call it Meep. Because it sounds like a little meep. I think we've got more than enough right now to make a little verse chorus kind of vibe. Let's see what the analog lab actually has more to offer. We have grand pianos, obsolete machines, organic textures, tape piano, vintage keys. Nothing but cabinet. What does that do for us? Nothing. How about now? Still nothing. Ooh, that's nice. That makes me feel lovely inside. Wonder if I can make this sound a little prettier. No way. See, Childish Gambino. And now that it's over, I'll never be so... I need to know what the rest is. I don't know. I don't have the attention span to keep it up, but that's just blew my mind. So they're quite nice little triads. What if we try inverting some stuff? So if I take the third, push it up. Nah. I think sometimes I'll try with the 5. Where is it? Yeah, I feel like I've made it less pretty. I can't make it too pretty. Because it can't overtake the piano in a sense, I guess. But I can do things. Like what I want to do right now is I have to throw vintage chorus on something. That sounds sweet. Sounds like a starry night sky. And then just for fun, let's play with the flanges and see what that's got going. The old fruit. See, it just... That sounds so much better than just the piano on its own. The piano is nice. But then if we bring in this watery little organ. I want to do something there. What are you? You're an F. So I never left it on there, don't I? Okay, you need to be as loud as the others. Add a disc scratching effect. I don't know if I have any. I'll have a little look. Definitely don't want to arpeggiate. It was the drum I wanted. It's just that'll help with the velocity. Cool. I may have some around. Oh, like a record turning back. Kind of like when you put your hand on a vinyl deck. Kind of. I'll have a little look, see what I've got sitting in. What would it be under though? Would it be under scratch? Okay, so we got... Looks like we've got a few folders to get through here. Oh, nice. Are these beat locked? So what am I, 85? It's a shame. I thought I saw something a while ago on an FL update that allowed you to audition your samples and they'd beat match to the tempo. And then I tried to Google it afterward and I couldn't find it. This was a month or two back. See, these are quite nice, but it's hard to get a true audition when they're in 80 and I'm in 85 right now. I also have actually, which is quite interesting. I got these gross beat presets a very long time ago, probably over a year or so back. So if I look at this simple little, I don't even know what you'd call this little thing. If I go to gross beat, I got this turntablist preset, which was it's hit and miss. Like I normally get like an audio. I probably should have used something with more character on, to be fair. Yeah, it's not too good on a small little sine wavy little thing. So if I just for the fact that I've spoke about it now, let's try and finish a demonstration. See if it's any better on a piano. Just see, it's pretty cool, like for bouncing ideas off. Thing is, with gross beat is kind of strange. You kind of have to let it play for a bar or two for it to process. So it's hard to automate on and off, or I was just struggling. But yeah, we'll have... Here we go, we've got some 85s. Star by that. That's saying fresh, isn't it? That reminds me of I don't know if anyone's seen this. but the film Ali G in the House. It's like a cult classic, like, and when he's getting interviewed by government agents at the start, they were like, "You're claiming disability at the moment, are you?" And he's like, "Yeah, ever since I got an injury in my main mixing finger." And he's like, "Fresh, I can't do it." And he's just scratching like that and pretends he's broke his finger, so he has to. That's why he claims benefits. I kind of think you may have to put a combo in. Just try and throw some down. Might just cut some up and we'll have a little play. Right, where did the rest go? We'll get some EQ in as well. I could easily just make a track of just scratching. At the same time, I was just I'm thinking they might be just quite good for little transitions. I don't know which way to go with this. At the moment, I'm literally playing, but we've got a good 16 bars. There's not much variance, is there, between the two yet? That I'm aware of. No, so I don't really know what to do with this beat still. But it is what it is. Let's tidy those up though before I decide what to do with them. Alright. They are way louder than everything. Got a lyric idea for a pre-chorus. If you don't love me, I'll just run away. I like that. I'm not writing any lyrics myself, but no. Keep on to that. That's a pretty good one. I will eventually at some point actually get back to doing that stuff, but I've just been so lost in just producing instrumental stuff for a while. It's kind of where my head's going. But no, that's a cool lyric. Let's just move those over, by the way, to there. Just mute those two. That little slide at the end is nice. what am I doing? I'm clicking all over the place here. I'm going too far, I think. I think I want that over here somewhere. Wherever I've just dragged everything to. Yeah, let's put that there. I'm going a Sophie sample from Splice. Have a little look. What is it? Vocal. Okay, is it vocal samples? That one. Oh, is he a gap? Oh, it's a loop. Right, okay. I was wondering why that was off. Over though. I've made this arrangement of these audio loops so sloppy. It's a texture. Okay, let's have a little look. I think we've got a nice little kind of more energetic hook idea for the first 8 and then the following 16 verse kind of. So this little piano here, which is getting lost actually. Just give it a little bit of beef. Lost that there. So as part of that needs to come in just before the bar there, I think, to introduce and not feel so abrupt. And I need to fix that. But yeah, let's have a look. So let's see if I can get that up on the screen. Am I searching from the right spot? Because I tend to not. Wow, these are a bit. Oh no, I can't even do it from there. Pardon me. But say these are a bit piercing. Is there any? Here we go. Textures. About to say if we can get a tag. Are these? That's a bit menacing, but it's a bit closer. Grab that. That reminds me of something similar I did on a track one. These are quite good for, I bet these are a lot better for like other genres. You could definitely get some like, you know what I mean? So like heart pumping kind of intensity. Hyperpop, right. I'm not really aware of hyperpop myself, but I'm guessing, is it kind of like what, heavier EDM kind of vibe? But I reckon, was it that one? I could probably do something with that. Hyperpop is experimental hyperpop. Okay, I'll give it a little look into after a little bit later, and yeah, I'll check it out. Texture 6. Okay, so I'm going to grab this sampler. I'm just wondering if I can probably even make a pad idea out of it. I'm not sure if we have space for it, but we can arrange some stuff around and have a little play. Where's my... there we go. Right, so while we're here, we're just track is that sitting on? Sampler. So, oh, it's renamed it. Nice. Let's check my plugins out. Let's get old NaviD's note grabber. Okay. So this is a pretty cool plugin. If you haven't seen it before, it does move though. I should have totally got it to stop. Is that recording? Right. Stop that there a second. It allows you to analyze what notes are in a sample, and then you can draw them out like this. And then hopefully, I haven't used it for a couple of months, and I used it a lot for a week, and then I get lost in other things. What will help me do is figure out what key this is in. So what you can do, I need something. Let's just get a basic little sampler up. Where's my 3 oscillator? You'll do. Map perfect. Okay. So we'll go back to the note grabber. Now it's just about finding out how you actually drag the MIDI to it. This stuff was always easier in Logic. Can you do that? Does that not work? Right. How did we do this? Do you have to have the piano roll window open? Because I don't think it will allow me to have both. I am not a good spokesperson for this little thing. What have we got going on? I'll just read it. So we've got an F sharp, got another F sharp, D, F sharp, and an F sharp. So I'd say that's a D minor, kind of. So if that's in D minor, I don't really know how to play this game. So if that's in D minor when I hit C, I'm trying to think how to do this. So if it's in D minor when I hit C, then it's in B minor when I hit A. Let's find out if that's true. I'm going too far for my brain tonight. My brain is absolutely ready just to crash out. So let's get this sampler back. Get note grabber. Put this back on record. It's barely picking anything up. So A is giving me, if I'm correct, I can't even see my own screen. C sharp. So if I want to get this down to A minor, let's say. So we bring it down. 100 is going to bring it to C. 200 is going to bring it to B. 300 A sharp. 400 hopefully. So if I press record, let's go for that again. That's giving C. It absolutely loves F sharp, this sample. All I'm trying to do, to be fair, is just pitch it to the sampler. I mean, there's probably easier ways to do this. I just wanted to give our note grabber a go. Right, let's get this set as well. Just stretch. So that is on E flat, and I think that needs to be, actually, let's get it mono. Do I want stretch or do I want resample? Right, we need to come down an octave for one. down another. No. Nah, it sounds weird. I can't achieve what I was trying to do with this. It kind of just sounds like something off a Super Nintendo. And I'm also playing it out of scale. So, yeah. But yeah, what I was trying to do is just turn that into a little background texture. I may try it again with something. Ideally, I want to replicate that drum into some MIDI samples and have a little play with that. Better. I'm bringing in that delayed. I wonder if that helps. So the next bit I've got to play with then is that. It's very late though. Let's just get that corrected and then I'm going to copy it over. Right, let's borrow that, bring it over there. Give it the old snip. There we go. Charlie XCX technically made the genre. Okay. I'm going to sound like such an old head right now, but I know Charlie XCX exists, but that's about as much as I know. But I will definitely check it out and yeah, try and get myself clued up a little bit. I do know, and I just haven't put a label to a style. Check songs on Bad Lab. Is it under the tag you have there, Hey Girlies, or is it on a different one? Let me know, and yeah. I don't. Sorry, it's BandLab's the online door, isn't it? If you have anything about, but yeah, let me know. Happy to have a little listen. I really need to start putting things online again. I haven't since last summer. I mean, I have the streams, but I just when I finish stuff, I just folder them away, and I really need to do some stuff. I need to put out a new lo-fi or instrumental EP. I haven't done it in over a year. I probably have about 20 ideas I could probably put and get a little EP going or something. But yeah, I have some old stuff out floating around the world. It's under Zorro Somber, kind of like Zorro Sombrero, but without RO on the end. Somber is in dark. It's not that depressing though. Just more just chill out music. Kind of like this, I guess. I'm just getting so many strange little ideas. I kind of just want to... How does this end? That's all I want. I don't want any of that. Let's see what that does. There we go. The little riff piano brings us in and it brings us back out again. Oh, what the f have I done there? Try that again, shall we? There we go. We've graduated from an 8-bar loop to a hook, chorus, and a verse. You feel a bit late. Let's go back there, shall we? Now you feel early. That's better. So I could pretty much do something slightly different with this second verse. Possibly don't really need 16 bars for a second verse. Just instrumental anyhow. Just why do I keep pressing mute? There we go. I might double that up. Probably do different now. I'm probably not going to have an early drum. I think what I'm going to do is come back to this later in the week around the drums, split them up and try and recreate them with my own samples. Just that way I've got more autonomy, because right now this drum loop is responsible for the kick. That whatever's on the in the place of the snare, I don't know what you would call that. Yeah, I'm not sure. But that little rhythm, and then you've got a little bit of a shaker in there. I kind of want to take that apart so I can bring some elements out without bringing some in. We've got AI now that can strip a voice, a bass, the instrumentation, and percussion. We have that AI in FL, and we have it on the internet. We don't yet have it to strip apart the elements of a drum. Give me just the kicks, the snares, the toms, etc. It'd be great if we did. Who knows what we'll get though. All I've added is just a simple little hi-hat pattern there. I've done very little, and it's great. I'm wondering if I should change up the basses between the verse and the chorus. Probably not tonight. I'm probably going to give this a listen to in the morning. Write down some ideas like I did with the synthwave track, and I'll go through them on the next stream, I think. thing I could think of trying to have a look for. Have we got anything sitting around? You can never go wrong with a bongo or a conga, to be honest. I thought I just had a roller. Let's whack you on there. Where do I store those? Need some more congas. Mixing congas and bongos just sound off. And trying to say those words is even harder than me trying to get them to work together. Let's whack that there. Maybe that one. The other one just sounds a little bit inauthentic. How do you do this? I don't know about that middle one. That sounds a bit off. Have we got something else I can play? Maybe we bring a bongo in. That's better, I think. I've lost some. I might just buy the FL key thing one day just so everything sits nicely. I can get the idea down in my head what I want. My hands don't want to do it. It's like that. That's perfect, but we're not recording. So it's a bit of an odd one. Right, let's get a pattern going for that. So we've got bongo 2. Let's just get a little pattern sit in there. Right. Oh, well, where are you? It's probably asking me to name it, but you... Oh, it's at the bottom. Let's just call it bongo. I'm not fussed really at this point in time. We'll get that sitting there. I've already lost where I'm at. Good God. I mean, what time are we on? Oh, we've still got time. I was about to say I'm flagging a little bit today, and I've overslept, so I'm not sure as to why. Let's get some tags written on here as well. That would help so much. If I'm starting to record in the hook, then I want to make sure I'm in the right place for a hook. Hook. I said put it over there. Gracias. Got a verse tag, and let's get that in. And then just whack on there as well. Might as well hit the from the top. Something like that. That's a lot smoother. Something like that. Did that record? Yeah, it did. Early. I've just pushed them the wrong way. Yeah, let's bring them over a bit. Better. Now these guys. Oh, is it only playing that little bit? We're getting there. I'm just not used to having things so spread out. So this one is a bit of a fix-up, I think. Push it. That's coming together, actually. That's much better. So to take those. As well. I kind of wanted different ideas with the bongos for the verse and the chorus, but I've kind of killed one to build the other. I don't know if I want that high frequency. There's still a little bit of timing issues, a little rough around the edges. Why does it do that? bass. Bass, it's got a key bass underneath it now, just warming it up a bit. Nah, it's too low. I think that's much better. Kind of reminds me of I was listening to a story of, there's a Lou Reed song, and it's just like bass slides. It's a double bass. Bow, 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 bow. And Tribe Called Quest sampled it. And there's a dude called Digging the Greats, big bald dude, plays the bass, DJs. He does a lot on YouTube about like, the stories about iconic hip hop songs or albums, the stories behind them or the theory behind them. Very interesting guy, very intelligent dude. And yeah, he's showing like an interview of the guy who recorded that, and it was recorded on like double bass and bass guitar at the same time, and I think he may have doubled them, and it was so rich. And it's just that, it's like one of the most mind-blowing things is you can make very minimal stuff sound full. Like I've got a few ideas going on here, but all it is really is a set of chords, a melody, and a bass line, and there's nothing special about them. But this bass, it's okay, but then you add another bass underneath it, and it just feels so much better. It feels like an actual bass force. Something to be reckoned with. Piano sounds nice, but subtly sounds, just a little bit when you have that electric organ just supporting it. Which now has got me curious. What happens if we play just a key? I might EQ that key bass there where it's on its own. Or I might leave it. So I'm going to write a few little notes down, I think, just for when I'm ready tomorrow. This is why I love FL. You actually have a built-in plugin for a notepad. I think that's a genius idea. My only non-genius part is I can't find it. There we go. So I'm still at this point wondering if we need a different pattern for the hook bass. Destructure drum loop into patterns over drum samples. This will give me more autonomy then to mess around with the kicks, the snare, and that little shaker. I'm going to turn that key bass down a little bit. I want this one. I want my double bass to be dominant. Okay, piano riff. But yeah, I think for where I'm at right now, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's quite a chill little beat. All I knew was that I was going to come in and try a couple of chords down. So I'm quite happy with how things turned out tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully on the next stream we'll tweak this. I've given myself a little bit of homework. I'll listen to this again in the morning and whilst I'm at work tomorrow and just see what ideas come to fruition. But yeah, if this is something which is can make into a nice little easy listening song, I may have to actually get on board with it. What I could do actually as well is, like I was saying, what I used to do, well, back when I was just messing around. I'm still messing around, but with a bit more mindful messing around now. I would just make really quickly instrumental little ideas to listen to and release them. And these are under an artist called Zario Somba on Spotify and such. My goal at one point was to create some animated videos that I could loop around and put the music out to. So I did spend a Christmas a year or two back, and Llama Bean will remember this, because I stole a little. I did so much. I got really in depth into it, and I can't remember how I did any of it. I took a small part of a 3D map of Toronto, ran it through Blender with a plugin, and it generated the buildings. So then I had this proper cool little 3D map, which then I threw royalty-free textures on all the skyscrapers and buildings and such, and then started to place all this in Unreal Engine, and I made like a little perfect balcony view street, made a night sky, had a little van going down the street. I built my own little Zario Somba mascot to put on the track, and I was in the process of animating a 5-minute loop. Now, I don't know my way around Unreal Engine. I'm studying JavaScript development right now, but that's not helping me, or I wasn't at the time I was doing that, so it didn't help. So I would like to get back into it. Maybe I could stream trying to get my head around that, because if there's anyone out there who knows anything about Unreal Engine, it'd be really helpful if they could give me some advice, because there's so much I didn't finish. I did like a version of cell shading where you have like cartoon outlines, and I had white instead of black, and I got it on everything, and it looked cool, except for the trees looked like trash. So I removed it off the trees. And then my character had it up until I got everything working, and then it disappeared on my character, and it possibly is because the character's got fur, and I can't remember what it's called. Is it Groom or Bloom or something in Unreal Engine? But yeah, maybe I could jump on and probably have a beat stream, have a Pokemon stream, maybe even an Unreal Engine stream, where we try and figure out how to get my little loop video working, and then I can start releasing stuff as kind of like little instrumental radios. Get some jijifox or Zario Somba 30-minute playlist to listen to whilst you're working and stuff. I don't know, but I know for sure, especially with people jumping on and giving me outside perspective and things to do. Hey girlies tonight, thank you so much for your chat on TikTok. You're the first person I've spoke to on TikTok properly, so it's lovely to meet you. And thank you for your help. I'm definitely going to check out your suggestions, and thank you for your suggestions tonight. It's really enjoyable, this. This is what I wanted. I wanted to just noodle about on Twitch, meet some people who are into, the vibes I'm into, and can bring some new perspective in. But yeah, I've got so many ideas. It's just finishing them, right? Same with that little thing over there. An update. I'm buying some lower temperature solder. I don't know what this means, but my friend who does says that should help flush the solder out of the PlayStation pad I'm taking apart. Who knows what the hell's going to happen there? If it actually becomes something I can become competent in, maybe I'll just whack a camera over that and we stream from there. But yeah, I have way too many hobbies. Let's try and get music out of the way first and foremost. But I think with what the time is at, I was going to say 2 hours, but I'm cutting it 5 minutes short, which is like a work slacking thing. I think I'm going to dip. I am absolutely starting to collapse. My legs and ankles are on fire. I ran 4 miles today. which is nothing compared to some of my friends. And I myself was running 6-7 last year. That's where I'm trying to get back to. I'm only running once a week, whereas last year I was running 2 or 3. But yeah, I'm trying to get my targets. I'm losing half my face here. I'm trying to get my target of running 10 kilometers, which is roughly 6.25 miles. So I'm trying to get back to that. But it's fitness is definitely a lot easier to lose than it is to gain. So I'm going to go rest off the running I've done today and the overeating, which has probably balanced out the running. And maybe I'll be on tomorrow. I'll definitely be on Thursday to play a little bit of Pokemon, because I want to try out some of those suggestions from GrowCheck last night. I've just noticed, if you're still around, Ramelilo, thank you so much for the follow. It was a pleasure to meet you tonight. Hope we can speak some more and see where your journey was with music as well. I want to learn about you guys as much as you guys checking out what I'm doing, because sometimes you guys, like tonight with Hyperpop, I'm going to check that out. If it's something I like, then I may look into how it's made and see if I can have a little dabble in those waters. I've been waffling too much. This has been jijifox. Good evening. No, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to retire. Maybe see you tomorrow if I'm not being social. With a good chance I probably won't leave the house. But just in case, I will definitely see some of y'all for a round of Mystery Dungeon on Thursday night.